All right, I gotta say it. New York Knicks are not contenders, and I don't think they will be until some changes are made or establishments or adjustments are made. Probably in the offseason. I don't think there can be any adjustments that are made this season that'll make us contenders. And it kind of sucks, but I guess that's something we have to address. The New York Knicks, after having one of the better seasons last year out of all the NBA teams, with Mitch Robinson getting ready to come back, it was looking like this team would have a great season, a dominant season. And then what is now looked like a win, but also like a loss. Letting go of Dante DiVincenzo and Julius Randle for Conley Towns. It was a risk trade, but hey, we're here now. And I will say this about Cat. He's been amazing this year. So I wouldn't necessarily say that Cat's been the reason why we've been mediocre or just not what we should be. But definitely a lot of the acquisitions that we did get, most specifically Mikal Bridges. And Mikal Bridges, if I were to make the case of, hey, he just probably did not know what he was adjusting to. And this is his first year on a team where he is once again not the best player. It's probably gonna take some time. Like if I were to play the other side and try to defend Mikal Bridges, that's probably what I would think. But he's not just playing with anybody. He's playing with people that he has been with for a while. He's playing with his teammates that he played with. He's playing with people that he's familiar with. So the fact that he can't just adjust to a system that is run by someone that he's so familiar with and has had a chemistry with and has won something with just doesn't make any sense. Like he's not really been a completely different player. Like he's very similar as far as play style and just overall the type of player he was in Villanova to how he is now in the NBA. So it's not like anything's necessarily drastically changed about him. As a matter of fact, I'd say he's added some very good things to his game, being a better scorer, and he's improved defensively, and he's just gotten more durable over the years. Like he's improved, but he's not necessarily changed as far as the archetype of player he was. So for him to not adjust to the system as quickly as he did was honestly surprising. Another problem, and this is kind of an ongoing thing, but yes, Tom Thibodeau is definitely at fault with the recent things that have been going on with the Knicks that people have been always saying. And unfortunately, it's not been any different this year. Tom Thibodeau overplaying his starters and not playing his bench as much as he should has still been a problem this season for the Knicks. I really just think if he focused more on actually helping the bench get more minutes and get more runs, that our team would be deeper. Because I do think we have a lot of great players to come off the bench. We have players like Cam Payne. We have players like Landry Shamet. We have Miles McBride, obviously, who's been playing really well, especially recently. We just have so much great players. We just acquired PJ Tucker. Like, we have a lot of great assets off the bench. Tyler Kolek. I mean, there's so many great assets that we have off the bench that we could, if we got more minutes, or at least a good amount of minutes compared to what they actually end up getting, I feel like there'll be a more deeper bench than what we have. I think talent-wise, this team is better than last year's team. But as far as just what a threat of a team looked like compared to this year and last year, I feel like last year's team felt like more of a threat to their opposing teams in their own conference. Like, I feel like the Celtics would have generally been more scared of last year's team than this team. And that's what I mean also by like culture and how we don't really have like a legitimate culture in our team. And I think that's probably been the Achilles heel in a lot of games. It's like that in your face mentality that the Knicks definitely had last year hasn't been as showy this year. It's been more like offense, and well, you expect that when you get one of the better offensive players in the league in Karl-Anthony Towns as your number 2 option, you kind of expect that to be our identity. But with players like OG and Mikal Bridges on your team, you also still expect to have a bit of a defensive identity. You don't just get two of the better defensive players, better defensive wings in the league, and not expect to have at least some decent defensive identity and a lot of defensive just uh, plays happening. Like I think we've been scored on quite a lot. I've seen a lot of times where people would score on Mikal Bridges in big situations, though he's had a lot of clutch moments too. But that's what that's the consistency thing. He's not a consistent defender. He's not even a consistent offensive player. But again, those are the things that are definitely a big deal about him. Yeah, we're just gonna have to see what happens.